This is GoodFellaMedia. I am your boy QS. We're here with, man. See, I love when we do this, man, because Prodigy's in the building, man.
What up?
How you been, man?
Chilling, man. It's working hard, man.
HNIC 3 is on the way.
Yep. HNIC 3, my third solo album. It's going down.
You know, you got another book coming out, and you said this one's going to be focused on your life in prison. You know what I mean? When you go back, I mean, just when you have those moments where you have to think about that time, you know, what did you gain from that?
I gained a lot, man. I gained a lot. You know what I mean? It taught me a lot because sitting in the jail cell and getting your family, your career, your whole, you know, comfort zone snatched from you, and now you sitting in a cell, and you know, until they tell you can go home, that alone will change your mind about certain things. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't change everybody's mind. Some niggas just, you know,
well, that's
like whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it changed my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I like being on private planes and tour buses and doing shows and 6-star hotels, free food, free weed, free liquor, pussy everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that lifestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying? We on TV, we on the radio, we do interviews, like, we taking pictures, signing autographs. Like, I don't want to be in jail, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it took for me to sit in that motherfucker to see that. Like, wow, what the fuck am I doing? Like, let me get my shit together. Like, all the way around. You know what I mean? So,
did you ever feel like there was a chance maybe you wouldn't come home? Like somebody would poke you up in there or something?
Nah, I wasn't thinking like that. But I was thinking that maybe I won't come home because I'm gonna have to do something to somebody, or yeah, maybe somebody do something to me. But more so, I'm gonna do something to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe the COs throw something in your cell. I seen a lot of grimy shit like that. Like COs will throw a razor in your cell, like, especially if they know you going home and they don't really like you. That, you know, all of a sudden a razor will pop up in your locker, and just to get you some more time. Yeah, now you're doing 2-3 more years. You know what I'm saying? So I seen shit like that. It happened. Mostly that happens when you don't get along with a CO, or you don't get along with certain inmates. Inmate will set you up too. If inmates is jealous of you, they'll put whatever in your cell. You know what I mean? And set you up. Like, I seen that shit happen mad time. Like, niggas about to go home from doing 5 years, and all of a sudden they in the box because somebody put something in their cell. You know what I mean? So definitely I was thinking like that can happen, but the situation I was in, you know what I mean? I wasn't in population with everybody. I was in a special housing unit because of my celebrity status, and the visibility of my case made me a high profile, high risk inmate. So that's where they had me at. They had me in a high profile, high risk building. Now, it's different from what people call PC. See, PC is a building that they got where if you're scared of the other inmates, if you feel like your life is in danger, or you're scared or something, they'll put you in PC, protective custody, to protect you. That's not the building I was in. I was in a high risk, high profile building. It's very, very fucking different. You know what I'm saying? Big difference.
So there was still a high amount of danger that you were facing, even though you were in a different situation.
Nah. It wasn't even, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't even that danger. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
The only thing that I saw going on, I seen some grimy shit with COs in that building. You know what I'm saying? I seen a couple inmates that come in there that it'll make you do something to them. Like, just dumb motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just make you like, yo, I'm gonna stay in my cell, or I'm gonna stay over here because this nigga gonna make me hit him with the fucking microwave. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
It was more so along the lines of, I gotta chill because if I do something to somebody here, I'm gonna get more time. I had to be careful because of my sickle cell, you know what I mean? Because if I get sick in there, something like that, that's a little risky, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they don't understand that type of shit. The only thing they understand in jail is if you bleeding, then they'll take you to the hospital. But if they don't see no blood, and if you're conscious, they'll leave you there. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you screaming in pain, they'll leave you there. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be careful with that. You know what I mean? Like, I had to really take care of my health, make sure I don't get sick in that motherfucker.
Well, you look very healthy right now, you know?
Yeah, yeah, because I eat good. I was working out in there, so I got my shit together. For real. Mentally, physically, spiritually, all that shit. I got it together in there. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But, yeah, I wasn't thinking about, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. All right. Now, I find it really interesting that you've taken the ranks of sitting down and recanting and writing your life, because when you think of the lore of like mobsters and gangsters, right? The only other person I could think of, there's only three other people, and one of them was a snitch and the other one was a cop. But the only legitimate gangster besides Henry Hill and Donnie Brasco, who wrote books about their real life that they were doing in the streets, was a cat by the name of Joe Bonanno. You know what I mean? And you kind of are, and I look at you and I think you're in his shoes, where you only saying the truth about what happened in your life, and you're getting a backlash from the people that were in that life with you. But you're not necessarily doing anything wrong. I don't think you're necessarily snitching or doing anything wrong by doing those things. But for some reason, those people that were in that life around you don't appreciate what you're trying to shed light on. So, like, how is it when you deal with that, when it's like, yo, you guys don't understand. I'm not trying to do anything wrong here. I'm just trying to tell my story.
You know what it is? It would be one thing if I wrote a book and something in my book created a case for somebody. Like, oh, I just opened up a can of worms, and now somebody's getting arrested for something that happened a long time ago that the cops never knew about. That's a whole different story. Like, you just snitched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was effective snitching, and somebody got locked up. The snitching worked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, and it's done. So you just lock somebody up. You just snitched on somebody. Got somebody locked up. Nah. See, in my book, I talk about situations, and the reason why people are mad is because they don't like the fact of what they did. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like I explain this a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? I expose snitches in my book, and I got backlash from that. How you get backlash for exposing a snitch? I never heard that in my life.
Because
like, niggas supposed to be like, yo, good looking, son. Knew that nigga wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? But nah, niggas is like mad because I'm telling you this nigga just snitched on somebody. I'm telling you this nigga did that, and now you mad at me for that. All right, cool. Then you got people that are mad maybe because, you know, they look like a sucker or something like that. Something happened, and I'm telling the real story, you know what I'm saying, what happened, and they like, nah, it didn't go down like that. Nah, it ain't. Nigga, yes it did go down like that, dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what the fuck I said happened, and you did that, and you know you feel like a clown because you did some clown shit, and you just mad at me for putting it in the book. So that's why people were mad. The only people that are mad are these people. They either expose these niggas for being a snitch, or I expose these niggas that they did some sucker shit. They did some clown shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah. So then these are the niggas that want to backlash. Oh, Prodigy, this shit. Man, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit.
Well, that's the thing. I asked you that because it's interesting that you're still going to go forward and do another one.
Nah.
And still not even care that any of that happened.
For what? What do I gotta care for? Like, on some niggas should be like, yo, this nigga P, that nigga don't give a fuck. That's what they should be saying. P don't give a fuck. Like, he just telling you how this nigga did and the situation that happened, and he don't even care. Like, the reason why I don't care is because what the fuck, I mean, what you gonna do?
I guess that's the bottom line.
Yeah, like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna bang it out? Like, for real, what are you gonna do? You ain't banging out with me because you're gonna snitch on me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do some clown shit and I'm gonna have to put out another book to talk about the clown shit you done did. Like, fuck out of here, dog. You're not doing nothing, so just swallow that and get ahead.